friendly as Dash of Dave. He'll take some scraps and bits of this, turn them into something you can't miss. Junk journals, tapes, and crafts galore. He'll have you begging, show me more. Oh, Dash of Dave, oh, what a sight. Mixing colors, day and night.
Hi everyone, it's Dash of Dave here again. I'm back for another crafty video. So, today, as it's Make It Monday, we're just going to make something. And I think I'm going to do another page in my art journal diary. I mean, like, I haven't been doing anything in this for a while, so we're just going to have a quick review of what had already been happening in here, what we've already made. I think I might use that page because that's randomly in there. I love this. I love my, I love my mechanisms, but I love the fact that I've turned it into a slide thing. Some of my digitals, just a bit of collaging. That one we made like an old mirror. Gallivanting, I remember making that. So that was just the Tim Holtz figures with doily dresses. Bit of collaging with some napkins, bit of embossing, more embossing and photos, and then with my faux enamel that there's a video for. And then that's like a pocket, I believe. Somewhere in here. Yep, there we go. There's a pocket. Oh, it's that. I know what it is. It's that. Do you remember when we got those envelopes? Those sealed envelopes. I can't remember the damn thing now. There you go. So they've got like kind of seal, that kind of pinch seal, push seal, whatever they're called. So I turned one of those into a page. A bit more collaging. Then this is that. This is our little openy little pocket thing, and then we've got a little tag behind there. So our one then does that. So anyways, I just thought let's do something in there because I wasn't sure what to make. I've been making a prototype. I'm doing, because I've got to do a couple of prototypes. I've got to make one for my collaboration. I'm doing a collaboration with Tracy Fox on 5th of December. Mine is, but ours are running all through December on the it's like the Advent, December daily Advent, running up to Christmas. Mine's on the 5th of December, so I'm making a prototype to make with her digitals, and I've also been making a prototype for one of for a kit that for one of my digitals, so one of my digital kits, but I've been making like the prototype to showcase it. So anyway, let's make something with whatever we have. So I'm thinking, I don't know whether I want to make it with something a bit more rigid than that. So I thought about making it with some file folder. I've got bits of file folder here from this prototype that I've been doing. So I'm wondering if, let's make it from a piece of this, and we'll put our own tab on it. So let's just kind of just use the proportions and make it that way. So I am just going to draw around it, and then and I've got some things here at the side of me, just because there were things, as I was setting up my camera, I was staring at the wall, as you do, and I wasn't just staring at the wall. I was like setting up the camera, and directly in front of me there's like, I've got a little set of drawers that have got these things in, and I thought, don't even know what's in there. Let's get those things out and do something with them. So don't know what I'm going to do. We're just going to make something, because I like to have a bit of a play. So I'm just going to cut this down to the right size. So the reason I didn't go right down to the bottom is that it's rounded off at the bottom, and I wasn't sure whether I wanted it rounded corners or not. So if I cut it off, it gives me the option to. If I leave it on, I'm kind of forced. I have a forced hand, don't I? So, and again, I've made more pages for my journal before, so I'm just going to put my holes in place first, because I usually get to that bit and then go, oh, I don't have any holes in it. Where am I going to put them? So if I do these, I'll leave them then, and they can be on the back. If I flip that over, and we're going to do something with this side. Yep, cool. Okay. So what shall we do? Well, I've got some bits of paper here, bits of kind of Tim Holtzy bits that, do you know, like, I mean, what are you going to do with that, Dave? You know, the bits that you keep and you think, what have I kept them for? Maybe we could put some of this down. Let's just kind of have an idea. I was like looking at these and thought, ooh, numbers. So maybe if see, that's got numbers on. Maybe it's a numbers theme. And then we've got tape measures with numbers. And then I've got these blanks. So that's I know it's a 1, not a number. It's a 0. No, an O. It's right, I can't hurt you. He's too far away. I can't hurt you. Oh, excuse me. Sorry for yawning. You're not keeping me up. You're all right. No, I was just thinking, like, numbers kind of work for me. You know, I like an odd number. I don't just like an odd number. I like an even number as well. So we might put some numbers on things, and then because we've got these stampy things, I've got my giant stamp. It's like, you know, this was what it was before, and then it got put on a hot wash. Or I've just turned into a thing. What are they called? Borrowers. I've turned into a borrower. So. So, let's have a think about this. So, I kind of think I want some numbery things going on now. And if we're going to have numbers, then let's go full on with the numbers. So, hang on, hold that thought. Oh, hang on. Let's get this in to show. Okay, so I've got a whole host of things. Oh, there's some numbers. Are they numbers? No, they're letters there. There's some numbers on there. Let's make some numbery things. There's some numbers on there. More number. I think I might be a little bit obsessed with number stamps. I bet you hadn't noticed. Look, more there. Anybody else do this? Buy things and then forget about them. I'm sure you do. I am absolutely sure I am not the only person. If anybody is sat out there saying, "Oh, I don't do that," I don't believe you. I'm sorry. I'm telling you now. You've definitely bought something, forgotten about it. I mean, like, you know, it's easily done. We do buy stuff a lot. Numbers. We get a bit carried away. I think that's a whole other obsession, isn't it? We have an obsession with making things, but also we have an obsession with buying things. So, well, I certainly do anyway. Oh, they've got numbers on as well. I'm not suggesting I'm going to use all of these, because, like, I don't know if I can be bothered to load them all up. Oh, of that whole thing, I've only got oh, actually, no, I found the 1 the other day. I've got the 1 and the 0 of all of them. Oh, look, there's more numbers. Yeah, I think it's a numbers. It's a numbers game. It's the lottery, isn't it? A numbers game. Anyway, no more, Dave. You've got enough numbers. So yeah, there's a bit of an obsession going on with numbers. Let's do something numbery. Okay, so first of all, let's get a background going. So we need some kind of a background. Now, I don't want to use plain pages, a plain page. I think I'm going to use, it'd be great if I had a page of numbers, wouldn't it? Do I have a page of numbers? What's this? National Geographic. From when's this from? 1917. That's got no numbers on it though, Dave. I do the maths book, which I don't know whether... I'm sure I do have one, but I don't know where it is, so... So let's do something else. So... let's just get some paper, some coffee dyed paper. Let's do that. I think we're going to do some random stamping, because we can, because we better do some random stamping because we've got enough stamps, and then we can make a background from there. Oh, sorry Alexa. You threw her off the cliff edge again. Right, just get a few things out, plates. I realise these have got stamps on them, but I'll just put them over there, and then I'll say to myself, "What? Where have they gone?" That's why those numbers got lost, to be fair. So, let's make a bit of a random pattern going on with some numbers. Oh, maybe not. What the heck? Oh, that didn't quite go the way I expected it to. I expected to have just peeled it back so I could flip the lid. No, that didn't happen. Did it, Dave? Let's go for... we like a 7. We like the odd numbers, don't we? 7. What's the difference between 9 and 6? Are they both exactly the same? They are. Well, we'll have some... let's go for a 4, because a 4's kind of my lucky number. I'm just going to make a bit of a pattern. 7 we've already got. That's Vic's lucky number. 11 is my other lucky number. Let's go for... is that the right way round? And then... will we get 1 in there? No, of course we won't. We get 1 in there. We will. Oh, we will if we move it up. That's fine. We can work with that. We can work with that. Stand back. So, having a bit of a play. So today is a play. I'm not telling you how to do anything. There are no measurements involved. There are no instructions, directions, interjection. Well, there's loads of interjections. There's always interjections when I'm involved. I don't think I'm going to get that on there. So let's go with those. Let's try and get those a bit straighter though, Dave. Try that again. Oh, it's alright. It's okay. That's not straight either, but like, you know. I'm not very good at that side of things. I tell you now, these don't smell very nice. These are brand new. And they smell... oh, I really wish I hadn't done that. Right, let's use some more permanent ink. What colour? Shall we go for... let's go for some of this, because I don't use this very often. So, we're just going to stamp this with some random numbers. And we'll try fully covering it this time. So I was just thinking about this the other day. I mean, I've got loads of. It's not like I'm in the market for buying anything else. So I was thinking the other day. Certainly in the UK, we have lost so many crafty places, like crafty shops, online places. Recently, there used to be a channel called Create and Craft in the UK, and that's recently gone. I mean, like, you know, it was terribly managed. It was sold by the previous owners and then wasn't managed very well. But there's just like so few places to be able to buy things from, and then you we all end up buying the same things, and we all end up with the same stuff, don't we? So, well, I certainly do. I end up buying the same stuff that other people have got. And then there's so little then variety in what we do that I don't know. Do I want to put that there? Maybe, yeah. Let's go for that there, and then we might do some other things, some other numbers. Oh no, we don't want it to be the same way. Oh no, we've done that way. Have we done that way? No, we haven't. Let's do that. Which is a shame, because there used to be so many. But you know, if you don't buy it, then you. What's the term? If you don't use it, you lose it. Yeah. So, you know, we're a victim of. It's a victim of what we've done. So, like, you know, if we're not shopping in these places, they're not going to be able to survive. So, and I certainly have noticed like a drop in sales of things. I know there's a massive space here, but I'm thinking I've got lots of numbers. I can fill things with numbers. I'm not going to use the letters so much, but I'm going to maybe go for what other colours do I have? Maybe some red. Oh no, let's go for some of that orange, because I don't use that very often either. That's another one of the newer colours. Yeah, if we don't buy from them, they're not going to be able to survive. So, and we clearly haven't bought from them. Let's check. These are nice and easy to change. So. A bit of collaging with stuff, really. Collaging with stuff. That's very clear, Dave. Thanks for coming. But yeah, I don't know what it's like in other countries. I mean, like, obviously I can only speak for the UK, but I can't speak for all of the UK, clearly. I'm not the global representative. Surprisingly, they haven't come to me. I don't know why, you know. They're missing out, I think, personally, but there you go. But yeah, I just, you know, do you have a local one? Do you have a local store? I mean, like, we're not talking about the big chains. Obviously, in the UK, we've got a place called Hobbycraft, which is similar to, I believe it's similar to Hobby Lobby, but just not anywhere near as widely diverse. So there aren't as many. We don't have as much. They don't carry as much stock. They don't, you know, do the same ranges. They certainly don't sell things like Tim Holtz or anything like that. But do you have something local? Because I think it's a shame that we've lost all of it. Especially why, you know, now there's a real resurgence for shopping with an independent, which we should have been doing anyway. But why did we miss that opportunity when we had it? well, there's that saying, isn't there? You'll miss it when it's gone. And we do. So let's put these back on this card. There's a bit of a... this is something I wasn't very good at as a child, matching things up. So let's see if we're any good at this. I was able to get the shapes through the right spots as a child, but the numbers and letters I was dyslexic, so you know, go figure. So maybe some of these. These are kind of distorted ones. Bit of distortion on it. Let's go for a smaller plate because it means I've got a bit more manoeuvrability. I'm going to go a little bit more widely spaced. I'm not going to put so many on this time. Should we go for a purple? Let's do it, Dave. Do it, Dave. So, I don't know. Do I want that like that? Do I want to fill in the gaps? I think I want to fill in the gaps. Let's just do the gaps first, Dave. Oh, I like that. I love those numbers. Those kind of distortion numbers. Where are we going to go? There. Obviously, I'm not necessarily going to use all of these. This is either a 6 or a 9. Do they? You'd have thought they'd have only put a 6 in and left the 9 out, because if it's the same thing. Maybe I should go for a relief, not a relief print. What's it called? You know, when it's second generation print. That one, Dave. Let's do. Don't know whether I can really see that. You've got to stamp it off, and then stamp it on. I'll put some other numbers on here then. We're going to have to do that. I've always liked numbers. Numbers have always been my friends, because what I like about numbers is they are factual. So you know how, like in language, you know, we spell things differently depending on where you come from and what countries, and especially in like the difference between the UK and America, our spellings are different, and so I kind of like numbers because they're logical and they do the same job wherever you come from in the world. You know, 2 plus 2 is always going to be 12. No, just checking. 2 plus 2 is always going to be 4, regardless of where you come from in the world. And that's what I like about it. It just does it. A bit more on there. Stamp it off. I'm not really sure what I'm doing here, so I think I'm just going to do a bit of a background page. Yeah, that's fine. Kind of like the odd random one that is much deeper in colour. Maybe another one. Do I want another one of them? maybe one a bit like kind of going off the page. Yep, that's good. Okay, so let's put them back on the thing. Don't think it matters which one's which. Where's the one gone? Did I not take the one off? No, I think the one's already gone. Because I'm so good looking after my numbers. So, those out the way. Right, what else are we going to have? What have we got? I've only got 2 numbers on that. We won't bother with that. These are just a thing of numbers, so maybe something in a... Have we got anything in a, like a very light colour? Maybe go for brown. Let's just stamp off. This has not been off here either, so... So we'll do a stamp it and then stamp it off. Stamp it off over here. Yeah, I quite like that. Smudged it a little bit, smooshed it a bit, and I also didn't press it down enough. Move this out of the way. Oh no, I did that way up. Cross every ocean in a second of commotion. I don't know the words, but I wouldn't have a notion. Yeah, I definitely won't get a copyright strike for my singing. Dave, rubbish, rubbish. You are. You're just rubbish. Okay. But people keep saying to me, "Oh, I love it when you sing." You're obviously a glutton for punishment is all I can say. So, oh, I like that. I actually like it a bit darker than I've done it here. So maybe I should do a... Do I want to do a first generation? I don't know whether a first generation might be a bit much. Maybe just a bit of a... Maybe a tamp off. Rather than a full-on press. Let's put that on there. No, it still didn't come out. I don't know what I think it's something underneath the mat. That's the reason. Okay, I don't need a huge amount anyway, do I? So I'll do that and maybe clean that off a little bit. Or not. Where's that gone? Did that not come on a... Oh, it's there. I was going to say, did that not come on a backing? It did. Did it go in there? Well, probably not, but we're putting it in there for now. Oh, we've got these. So these are Tim Holt ones. What have we got? That there, that's a number. Put this on something smaller. Easier to see. Will it stick? Maybe if this was clean it might, but it's not, so you just have to live with what you've got, Dave. Maybe some navy. Again, I think we might do a... No, I think we need a first generation. Yeah, better with a first generation. Let's go this way up. Nope, I want to go that way. problem with these is because they're the same set of numbers, you can't move them around, and so you're just going to get the same configuration all the time. That's fine. I like that. It's all right. No favoritism here. I look after my stamps equally bad. So I'll put some of these. Maybe some of these on a. Use this block. Let's do like these where it says number. No doubt they go on that way up. Oh, it's all right. I make myself laugh. That's absolutely fine. I don't mind. No, that's the wrong way. I just want to use all of them. Maybe like that, and then maybe put some of these other random things in between. Use one that should go in. Does it go in that gap? Maybe. These might. Problem with setting up random stuff is it takes a bit of time to do, so and then of course got to put them back, which you know might not happen. You do know that, don't you? I think you've probably learnt that by now. Okay, so I'll leave it at that. Right, so let's use some red. Go bold and punchy. And we'll go first generation. Why is that a different colour? Oh, I think it's because I've used that one before. Yeah, I think I'm going to use this background. I don't need a lot, so like that's why I'm not spreading out all over the area. I think I've found the bit that I'm going to use. No, let's do it that way. Yep, I like that. Cool. Okay, so I'm going to leave them on there. You knew that was coming. I will endeavour. I'm not promising you, making you any promises, but I will endeavour to put them back on that plate. Late. On the plate. Late. Put that on there. Let's get rid of those. Let's stack these together. Them on the shelf. Maybe have some of those. Oh, actually, that would be a good idea, wouldn't it? To put a big. Let's go. Oh, if we use green. No, we haven't used green. Let's use green then. Let's use a dark green. And let's use some. Oh, hello. Sorry, not much talking today. Because I'd like to say I was concentrating, but I'm not. I'm kind of playing. Right, I don't want that. I don't want a full number. Let's use some of this plastic to kind of just some other number on. Yep, that'll do. Don't want too much of that. Let's stamp that off. Like to have worked in a post office with that size. And then I've got that on there. I could just put that on there, stick it on and pull it off so we get backwards print. Only very faint, but it's still there. Right, cool. Okay, so that is going to be our background. Do I have enough? Please be long enough. Oh, Dave, you idiot. What an idiot, Dave. It's not quite long enough. It's fine. Might just be perfect now, he says. That'll do. It'll do. That's all that matters. It'll do. So I'm going to put this on here. So what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to glue this. Oh, I don't know what I'm going to do. I need to make sure I get. Oh, I know what I could do. How easy is that to get out? I've got it, but I don't know. Where's the plug for this? Right, this might be the time to get this light board out. What's this? Is this the right power cable for it? It is. Oh, is it plugged in? No. Is it? No, it isn't. Plug it in then, Dave. That's a good idea. Then. Cool. So, that should give me a bit of an idea about where I'm going to stick that. Yeah, cool. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to sticky this with some sticky. And I'm just going to use the back of it as the drop cloth for the glue. That's not an issue. What I will do is I'll just run a bit of wet glue around the edge though, so it sticks down properly. He says that he does say, and he means it. Especially those pesky corners. There we go. Cool. Didn't need the flourish at the end, but you know, can't do much harm, can it? Is there a way up? Not really. We can do it any way we like. I'm going to put that on there, and that way then I know I've got it on the bit where it's got all the text on. Take that off, unplug it, stick that back down there, spread that out, and then we're going to cut this down. Probably should be using a ruler. Oh, there you go. See, that probably definitely should be using. Oh, see, made a complete ear of pig. That of that. Ear of pig, eye of newt, wing of bat. Stop making a pig's ear of everything, Dave. Ear of pig, I have. That's the Yoda version. Don't ask me. It's all water-based glue, so you can't blame the glue. So I have no idea. I have to live with me. So just another page in my diary, babe. All the good and bad, all the happy and sad. I don't wanna be another page in your diary. So it's that way round. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Well, I think it's beautiful. So if we're going to do that, then let's have a bit of bit of tape measure, but preferably a bit with not so much advertising on it, but let's use a bit of this. Let's ink this down because it's way too. I'll put some really big dirty blobs on it and then smoosh in some just general colour. Because it's shiny, it'll kind of just spread out a bit. Where's the ink, Dave? There it is. So yeah, it's a bit shiny this, because I think I'm kind of pulling off some of this ink as well as I go. So we'll have some of that on there. Definitely have some of this on here because that's kind of the inspiration. We definitely need some sticky out numbers. So I am going to tear this. That's torn it. He thinks it's funny, but yet it's not. Just a bit of terry tear and stick it over there. He's a poet and he didn't know it. Well, he's not really a poet, so don't tell him. I don't know what I'm talking about. What time is it? No idea. Oh, blimey, it's 7:15 in the evening. I don't know whether Vic's coming tonight. I think we discussed it. The problem is Vic's shifts are all over the place because the place where he works has had a refit and it's been closed, and now they've been setting it all up and so he's not actually working proper shifts. He's doing a trial day today, so people are trying out the new. I think it's the new menu. Oh, I don't know. Maybe he's not. No, I don't think he is coming because I think. Oh, I can't remember. He has had this conversation with me, and you'd think I'd remember, wouldn't you? But that would require me to pay attention, and clearly I wasn't. So maybe something like that for now. I'm not going to stick it down because I want to place it first. Do we want to keep that? Might keep it for now. Not going to keep it forever, Dave. You can't keep it forever. Maybe I should have. Maybe it's because I'm a Londoner. Maybe I should have my random number generator, a real random number generator going on. Except for it's run out of ink. Has it? It has. I'm sure there's another one. I definitely have another one somewhere, but I don't know where it is. What's that? That got numbers on? No. Alright, don't worry about it, Dave. Oh, you could put that on it. So this has got numbers and down the middle and down the, and then another thing round it, so it says received. So we can put that on there. And we wanted numbers, didn't we? We wanted some of these, not that. I think that belongs in that Tim Holtz there. Let's get a random selection out, and hopefully we'll get a nice random. So I'm going to close my eyes. I'm going to pick 3 out. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm going to then 1, 2, 3. Where are they? Hopefully I haven't picked the 3 that I've just picked. And then 1, 2, 3. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Yep. Okay, that's fine. That way, then I'm not swayed by the. Got my eyes closed. Not swayed by the random. Not swayed by the even number-y-ness of them. What? Where is... I'm just thinking, how many meetings have I got tomorrow? I could do with a... I've just had a red pad. Where's the red ink gone? Is it here? No, don't. So, let's do... Where's the... That needs to go back in there. Is this going to come off if I put it on my fingers? Probably not. Let's do that. I don't know whether this is going to stay stuck on here. I don't know. I don't know whether there's a right way up or a wrong way up. But cool. So, and then maybe another colour. Get some green going. Let's do these in green. So that's the right way. There we go. Green. Oh, is that a 6 or is it a 9? We'll go for a 9, I think. Because, you know, I like a random number. And there was, you know, not enough. I should invent some other odd numbers. Odd numbers is, every time I say random, I mean odd. So I'm a bit random. It's alright, it's been said before. So. Do you want brown? No. Who wants brown? If we can have brown, why have brown? Let's go for what else? Go for claret. Oh, next Chianti actually. Oh, should we go for a 6 this time? When I say random, I mean odd. I'm a bit random. It made me laugh. That's the... You shouldn't laugh at your own jokes. I don't know if that's the... Is that the right way up? Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Cool. I have to kind of think about, like, if I've got meetings and things, because there's an extra 1 here. Oh, well, there we go. We've got an extra 1. We'll do that in that Chianti. It kind of wanted to stay out that way. Then we've got some more odd numbers going on. So, and then there's these. Are these two-dimensional? No, because they're 3-dimensional. Are these 3-dimensional? Is what I mean. Might put them on. I don't know. I quite like the ones that I've made, and I don't know how they're going to dry, and I don't know whether they're going to stay coloured or they're going to pick up all the other things that they get stuck to or whatever. Maybe I should just tamp them off and see what the Well, let's just have a bit of a play now. So I think I'm going to stick this down now. I've got these as well. I didn't know whether they'd look good with a number on. I'm sure I had. Oh, it's here. I've got this with some numbers stuck to the sides. Let's go for that red again. I'm very fond of this red. I think this red just looks very industrial. Let's do that one as well and put that on. Don't know whether these are going to be too thick. Oh heck. Oh, that's fine. So should we do a bit of that on top of it as well, and a There we go. Cool. Makes it just look a little bit more industrial. So maybe a bit of ink around the edges. Inking around the edges of wood. Who knew? Yeah, that's right. Hasn't made it bad. I don't know. Let's just go with some numbers. I think I prefer these to those. I think I'm just going to have some random numbers. Maybe I should have had. Maybe I should have some numbers as well. Like, obviously numbers as well, Dave. Because like, up to now you haven't used any numbers at all, have you? These. Where's my? Right, I'll be back in a second. So, my little sidekick. So, maybe I should have some cut-out numbers as well. So, should I cut them out of... Should I cut them out of this? This with some random crazy numbers on it, so... Tear that down. Stick that on a plate. Get some more on there as well. Moron? Who are you calling a moron? Put one on there. You know you like an odd number, Dave. Pop that on there. No, which way round? That way. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. They're both stamped. Pop that on there. Always turn it the wrong way. It's just easier than getting out the big guns. Oh yes, now that was a good decision, Dave. Although they are red as well, but cool. So ink it down a bit, maybe around the edges. Yeah, I think I'm going to stick that down. I'm going to stick that to there. I think we're going to go like that. So first of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick a bit of glue on there. So that when I stick that on there, it picks that up. And then I can just glue all of that. I think it hangs off the page, so I don't really need to go that far. But just having a bit of a play with some art sometimes is just what we all need. So, especially because it's going to be a very challenging few weeks ahead with trying to do all the Christmassy things that you do in your life and the making sure I focus on the channel but I love doing what I do. So okay, so there's me 5. There we go. That's it. So I think maybe we'll just have some random numbers stuck down. I don't care where they go. Some random different things. I'm gonna go for one of them. Maybe some. Don't know whether this is going to stick. Just want a kind of a flurry of numbers. And I guess, a lot of people probably think I should have put that all the same colour together, but I don't care. I'm doing it for me, not for you. Oh, I don't know whether this is going to stick this, because it's not really for sticking wood, but hey, if it doesn't stick it, I've got some Kalal anyway. Let's encircle one of those numbers. Encircle. Oh, forget it, Dave. Encircle. That's what I meant. Should we have that as an actual cascade of numbers? Yeah, let's do that. Where's my one go? Where did the one go? I don't know where the one went. The one has gone. Maybe I will put some of them together as well. 62 together. Definitely paled down. Paled into insignificance. Have I knocked the one on the floor? Possibly. No idea. Need a drink. Oh, it's there. Yep. I'm just gonna ink it a little. In fact, I think I should have done that on some of these. But it's all about having a bit of a play. I know some people get frustrated that I'm not doing videos, that instructional videos all the time, but I work a busy life, and I'm trying to, I can't remember whether that was a 9 or a 4. Well, we're going to make it a 9 now. I have such a busy life that sometimes I just can't. I've got to prioritise my life. This is my life, as Shirley Bassey sang. I don't know, can't remember the words, so I won't sing it to you. Which you'd just be grateful that I'm not singing it, so. Don't want to put anything here because I've got to make holes in it, so 303. Oh, 13. I like a nice number 13. We did say we weren't going to put it right there, didn't we, Dave? So, but you did. Anyway. No, it didn't want to stay. It came with me. Do I need some other numbers on there? Have we got any other shape numbers? So these are all my mini dies. They're not my maxi dies. Oh, maybe it's in my other file. Let's just have a look. We'll look in here and see if I've got any numbers in here. I do. Thought I did. No, not today. Not today. Wow, good. Another thing out. Another thing to fall over. Yay! Woohoo! So, clearly never used this either, Dave. Let's just use a string of them. Let's get rid of the 9 because it can be thought of as a 5, so you just get rid of that. This could do with having something else stamped on it so that it's a bit more just so that it's covered in something. Put them on there. On the more interesting bit. And there. Stick that through there. No point sticking it to the mat because it doesn't actually stick. Ugh, Eve! Eve! Oh, it does stick. Lies, I tell you, it's all lies. No, don't put them in there. That's a different size. The little ones can live in that drawer, that's fine. Right, I will put those back because I like to look after my dies. So, let's go for a bit of colour on this. Shall we go make them a bit more orangey maybe? Rusty looking. Just because then that makes them a bit of a different colour. Maybe, oh, I've just thought, just had a bit of an exciting thought, but maybe, I was thinking maybe if I did it like that as well. I want to cover that bit up though. Tear that off there. Stick that over there. Put that there. And then do that bit in the middle. Yep. Don't you just love it when something comes together? Shame I don't have. Oh, what can I do? I can do the same again. Oh no, I can do 7 this time. 7. Just try not to get in the way of. Maybe put 7 over the numbers. Maybe do a different colour. Maybe not use the same. Stop wiping your eye, Dave. That's how you got conjunctivitis in the first place. Maybe go for a bit of green. I don't know if this is going to work. I want it to kind of have a shadow relief of a 7. Can you see the 7? Not really. But we tried. Maybe put the 7 down here then, Dave. Might be just the colour's not very good. I know it's quite a pale colour. Yeah, no, that's way too pale. Can't see that at all. Cannot see that. Blind Bambi. No idea. Blind Bambi. Makes me laugh anyway. Try this one. Should we try that there? I don't know whether that was the same place. Let's try maybe somewhere else. Let's put that 7 there. That's all right. It's not really what I was going for, so, but it'll do. Right, get rid of that. Get rid of that. Put that down there. Just nice to have some time with friends, isn't it? Crafting. making stuff, doing bits. Not doing your bits, obviously, that's a whole other thing. Not on this channel. I'll just go for it, Dave. Just stick your fingers in there. Just don't get it in your eye this time. Yep, I like this. I like the way that this has turned out, actually. So, have they actually stuck? Oh, they have. Aren't I lucky? That's definitely luck rather than judgment. At least I know now they stick. Well, I won't ever remember that, but hey. Nice try. Yeah, so I was trying to come up with some other ideas for making stuff, but then I just thought I just need some time to play at the end of the day. He's a poet and he didn't know it. Right, okay, so let's stick a tab on. I think I've got a tab already here. Let's go for that bit. We'll get that way around. We're going to ink this. I'm only using this because it was there. It's all about using stuff that we've got to hand. I think I might put it that way around. I might put a number on it, actually. Might as well. I've got one. Except there's no ink on it. Do that, and then if we... Let's just put a bit more ink on that. Stick that on there. Yep. Oh. Steady. That on there. That on there. And then I thought if I have maybe that 5 hanging over. Hanging like that. Yep, that'll do. Bit of art from playing. Yep, I like that. That's really cool. I really enjoyed that. I don't think I've got a numbers page in here, so I will endeavour to tidy up. Right, be back in a minute. I'll tidy up first. Okay, so I've even put the stamps back. Look, I didn't think I would, but I did, and I wanted to show you that I had. I'll never find them again, they'll fall off. But hey, and now all I need to do is cut this down so that it sits on the card and doesn't stick out all around the sides. Make the holes in it, because we need it to fit in the Filofax. And do I need to I think I might just need to put a bit of an ink around the edge of that page, because you know me, can't just leave it. You know, I like it to be a little inky. Oh, there's a bit where the 6 sticks out. There, let me cut that bit off. Cool, brilliant. I see. Now, I think that looks fab. Right, just going to put the holes in it. There's me holy things there. Magnet. Don't need the magnet. Right, flip it over. And then put these in the right places without pinching your skin, Dave. I have to be really careful because I've caught my skin in that mechanism before, and that is very painful when that happens. Hopefully that's not in the way of anything. No, it's not. Cool. Okay. So that means we can pop that in the with the rest. So there we go. There's another one that we've made. I love that. I love the way that that's turned out, actually. So there we go. That's another page in my diary, because I am Yazoo. Another page in my diary, babe. Anyway, that's it. So thank you very much for joining me. I hope you've had a bit of a, crafty time with me. And I'm going to go and I'm going to go and film my next video now. So I'm going to be filming the One Sheet Wonder. It's a good one this week. Well, it's usually a good one anyway, but it's a good one. And then Friday will be more of the house building. So I will see you all on Wednesday, hopefully. If not, I'll see you in the next video. Take care, folks. Lots of love. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Lots of hugs. And I'll see you all very soon. Bye. Bye. Have a great evening. Bye.